Hello, everyone. Hi, guys. Hello, everyone. I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I know. We are kicking it through this year. I don't know where I got kicking it from, but the year is off and running. This is morning message number 402. Welcome back to This Is It TV. I do this morning message Monday through Friday in hopes of keeping you inspired for the day, but motivated each and every day. I know that it's been quite some time. I'm getting myself back into the rhythm. Yesterday, I was 30 minutes late. Today, I was 5 minutes late. I'm moving in the right direction. At least I'm trying. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? We're getting closer to getting into a rhythm. I want us to give ourselves a little bit permission to make that make sense. And so for those of you that are tuning in for the first time, good morning, Addie. For those of you tuning in for the first time, again, my name is Cheldin Barlatt Rumer. I'm the CEO and executive producer of This Is It Network. We connect remarkable women to inspiring stories. And we do that each and every day through our growing community, our engaging content, and the real connections in which we provide. Whether you are reading our online blog at thisisitTV.com or watching all of our episodes, we have over 375 free pieces of content living on thisisit.tv. We're always here to inspire and motivate. So thank you so much for joining me. This all started at the beginning of quarantine in 2020, March of 2020. I started doing this because I didn't necessarily know what I was going to do to keep myself motivated every day. I didn't know how I was going to find my own rhythm when the world shut down. And so this gave me an opportunity to not only connect with the community that follow, fans, and likes This Is It Network, as I like to say, but also an opportunity for me to connect with all of you, even in times when I wasn't feeling all that hot. And so it's gone from episode and segment number 1, those of you that were there from the beginning, again, hello, Lisa, to episode number 402. So for those of you that are new, I do this every single day. Again, speaking engagements permitted, obligations permitted, but I do my best to do this each and every day. And I know that a lot of you are like, oh my gosh, that's a lot. Like 402, that's a lot. Good morning, Chris. Oh my good, lamb and honey. I love it, love it, love it. There's so many amazing people who tune in. So please do that. And if you know people out in your world that need a little bit of motivation or inspiration, make sure that they are aware that I show up and they can show up at any time. And so a lot of individuals had asked me, that seems like a lot. Like every day, girl, that's a lot. And so for me, sometimes it's 4 of you that show up. Sometimes it's hundreds of you that show up. I don't necessarily know who's going to need a little morning message. And so I keep showing up not only for myself, but for those who need it in the moment. And the great thing, of course, about the digital space is that people can tune into this throughout the day, return to it when they need it, return to it when they want it. And so I just keep showing up to make that happen. So thank you so much for all of you that have supported me from episode 1 to episode 402. I'm going to keep showing up, and thank you so much. And I'm so grateful that you keep showing up for me as well. And so again, our goal through our morning messages is to encourage all of you to find your voice, encourage all of you to tell your story. Good morning, Summer. Encourage all of you to no longer whisper your wishes, but I want you all to scream your dream. And so in doing so, today we're going to talk about regret. Today we're going to talk about regret because I know a lot of individuals create resolutions going into a new year because they've done something wrong in the previous year, or they've done something that they're not necessarily proud of, or they didn't adhere to something or hold on to something as tightly as they should have. And so now they're going into a resolution based on the regret of something else. Right? Going into a resolution based on what it is that they could not do or they did not accomplish. And what I want us to figure out or to feel or to understand, or at least what I'm practicing understanding, is that there were so many lessons in the things that didn't work out. Right? And for those of us who are blessed enough to still be standing here telling these stories after 2020, after 2021, right? And we're charging into 2022, we have to look at what it is, those hardships of those 2 past years or years gone by, as the lessons and not something that we're holding on to and regretting living through. Is there a way, and I've said this multiple times, for you to find lessons in the valleys of your life? For instead of carrying it around, if I should have, I didn't, to use the same energy right? That same energy that you're holding on to things that I believe no longer belong to you, holding on to things that do not serve you, holding on to all of that regret in your business or, again, personally or professionally. Is there a way for us to let that go, put it down physically, so we can make room for other things that we've got going on? Because I know I got big dreams and I've got big hopes and I've got plans for gigantic things that are going on in my life in this moment. And if I'm holding on to things in which I cannot change, if I'm dwelling on things in which I cannot even begin to alter, then I can't move forward with open arms. I just physically can't. I'm holding on to something. If I'm holding on to this pen, that means that there is no room for anything else but the pen. And so many of us are holding on to things in which we cannot change. We are holding on to a decision that we've made or a scenario that it makes no sense, right? And I want you to really think about it. I want you to really think about letting go of that nonsense, right? Mic drop, letting go of that, not because you don't want to do over, because again, it would be nice if you could do it over, not because you don't feel bad about what happened, not because you didn't, you're ignoring it, but because you're learning from it, you're putting it down and you're leaving room for something new. And the regret that we are carrying often is so heavy. Oftentimes it's heavier than the joy that you can receive in its place. And so what I want you to think about is that if there are things that you are carrying that are holding you back, right? If they're holding you back from certain things, if they're holding you back from things that make, that will carry you forward, is there a way for us to put that down? Summer just wrote, no need for resolution. I'm in constant evolution in each, resolution. Woo, 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 woo. And it's the truth. I want you to think about it not as a specific task, but as a rhythm of what it is that you need to do in your life. And it's hard to move forward if you're carrying all the weight of things that went wrong. And it's not to say that you haven't done anything wrong. And it's not to say that you're perfect by any scenario. No. But what I want you to think about is the room that you are leaving in a space. Are you leaving room for you to be able to move forward? Are you leaving room in your arms for you to carry something else? And that also goes into your business too. Is there ways that you can bring new things to the table? But you can't bring new things to the table if your table's already packed, right? You can't bring new things to the table if your table's already packed. So I want you to think about what you're regretting right now, and not to dismiss it because your feelings are real, and not to package it up and pretend it didn't happen. I want you to acknowledge it, understand the lesson, carry the lesson with you, put the regret down. And I hope that makes sense. And I want you to carry the lesson with you, but put the regret down. Right? Put the torture, the frustration that you are carrying. I should have, I could have, I didn't, he didn't, they didn't, we didn't, all of those things that are taking up space and time and keeping you from moving forward in a way that you deserve to move forward, that you've earned to move forward. Because those individuals that are outrunning us, those individuals that are light on their feet, have put down the things that burden them. And they are running without carrying all of that with them. But we are carrying it and wondering why we're still leagues behind. You've got to put it down. Take the lesson with you, but put down the regret. And that's today's morning message. It's that simple. It's not very complex, but I hope that some of you that are kind of trying to figure out how to maneuver a resolution or how to get yourself to a good space are doing so of free mind and not in a space where you're carrying all that you did wrong with you. And I want to give you permission to put it down. I want to give you permission to take the lessons with you, but leave the regrets behind. And then this way you can be able to move forward in a way in which you deserve. I truly believe we all have earned the right, at least at this point, the amount of years and lives that you have lived give you permission to want what you want, give you permission to get closer to where it is that you want to be. I need for you to take the lessons of the mistakes of your life, take the lessons forward, but I need you to put the regrets down. I need you to stop punishing yourself for things in which you cannot change. The world is hard enough without you punishing yourself. And so what I want you to do is to think about that today and give yourself permission to be free and move forward and get yourself closer to what it is that you want. Again, I'm Cheldin Barlatt Rumer, and this is it. I'm the CEO and executive producer of This Is It Network. We connect remarkable women to inspiring stories. We have so many pieces of content available to you, whether it's our written blog that can be found at thisisittv.com or our ongoing shows, as well as courses that can be found at thisisit.tv. I need you to follow, fan, and like me everywhere you find at This Is It TV. If you'd like to collaborate and work with us, there's ways in order for that to happen. All of those links can be found within the post. We have an upcoming digital course that's going to be available as of Monday, January 10th. If you'd like to purchase that, there's opportunity for you to do that. But just by clicking on that link, again, it will become available as of Monday. If you want to work with us independently or blog with us, we have contributors from all over the world, and we'd love to hear your story as well. So please, please, please get in touch with us. There's more than enough ways to do that within the post. My goal is for all of you to find your voice, for you to tell your story, for you to no longer whisper your wishes. It's time for all of us to scream our dreams. I will see you again tomorrow at 11 o'clock Eastern for another morning message. Take care.